Assalamu alaikum to everyone who's watching this video lecture. This is Vakar from Camry International Science College at Talaga. Welcome to all the students in classroom training video lecture. I hope you would be fine and you would have prepared all the lecture whether they were delivered by me or Sir Mumtaz. Dear student, as you know very well, the online classes system is going rapidly and day by day it is improving on best way. So dear student, it's up to you how much are you going to pay attention to your studies or online classes, because I have already told you that there is no another option, there is no availability of other source where you can learn, where you can get something regarding your study. So there is only one source, which can be utilized by you in this era, in this lockdown situation, and that is only online classes system. You would have to pay heed or attention to your online classes, then you will be able to get something regarding your study. Otherwise you are going to have a big disaster regarding your study, because we want, when you will come into the college, you must learn something, you must have something in your mind. If you would have, if you had empty mind when you will come into the college, then it will be problem for us as well as for you. So this system is created for you, for sake of you, for your benefit, for your studies, for your achievement. So if you want to achieve your certain goals regarding your studies, then you would have to pay attention to your online classes. So dear student, in previous lecture, as you know very well, that the tenses are taught by me, that the tenses are being taught by me in these lectures which were delivered in previous days. So in last lecture I was talking about past indefinite active voice. I was talking about past indefinite active voice. I had explained in it about that what was the identity of past indefinite, how can you construct a sentence from Urdu to English language, whether the sentence is related to affirmative or negative or interrogative. So today we are going to discuss about, right now we are going to discuss about affirmative sentences. How can you convert sentences from Urdu to English language when the sentences are related to past indefinite active voice. Active voice mean, when somebody says that active voice, it means that you are going to follow this sequence. And what is this sequence? What it means by this sequence mean that you are going to write subject on front. Here the subject is leading. When you talk about active voice, it means that the subject always leads on front, and after that it comes verb, and after that it comes an object. So you are bound to follow this sequence. You cannot construct the sentences of active voice without following this sequence. So this sequence is attached or associated with active voice. When you want to make some sentences, a few sentences regarding active voice, then you are bound to use sequence of SVO. It means subject, verb and object. So first of all, I have told you many times in many lectures that first of all you have to indicate verb in a sentence. When the sentence is written in Urdu language on front of your eyes, first of all you are going to indicate verb. So gentlemen, so dear student, यहाँ पे अगर आप जुमला देखें, मैंने खत लिखा. So what is the main verb in this sentence? What it means by main verb? When I am talking about मेन वर्ब, then what it means? मेन वर्ब का मतलब होता है an action, जो एक्शन को जाहिर करता है, that is called मेन वर्ब. So dear student, मैंने खत लिखा. So are you ready to indicate that what is the main verb used in this sentence? लिखा. तो यहाँ पे गौर करें, थोड़ा सा अगर आप तवज्जो करें, you can indicate here राइट, लिखा. यहाँ पे लिखना क्या है? मेन वर्ब है. एंड हु इज़ राइटिंग, कौन है लिखने वाला? मैं. किस चीज़ को लिखा जा रहा है? ख़त को. तो राइट नाउ यू कैन सी दैट द सीक्वेंस इज़ क्लियर, द पार्ट्स ऑफ द सीक्वेंस आर क्लियर. subject, verb and object. So you can right now utilize this sequence to construct a sentence from Urdu to English. So right now मैंने खत लिखा, first of all I लिखा, second form of verb, as you know very well, I had already told you in my previous lecture. Second form of verb, I wrote a letter. So I wrote a letter. You can see subject, verb second form and object. So it has been done. जुमला आपका बन चुका है. Right now we are moving toward the second sentence. तुमने ईद पर नए कपड़े खरीदे. What is the main verb? खरीदना. यहाँ पे मेन वर्ब है आपका खरीदना. Who is buying? कौन खरीदने वाला है? तुम. किस मौके पर खरीदारी हो रही है? This part will be included in objective part. So SVO, you are just going to follow the sequence. SVO, you, खरीदना. Second form, bought, you bought new clothes. Clothes भी कहते हैं, cloth भी कहते हैं. You bought new clothes on Eid. You bought new cloth on Eid. Here subject, verb and objective part. So next sentence, मुसलमानों ने वतन की खातिर जान की कुर्बानी दी. It is talk about at the time of independence, when Pakistanis were migrated to Pakistan and Indian was migrated to India. So at that time मुसलमानों ने वतन की खातिर जान की. As you know very well, you have learnt in your history that Pakistan is made with great struggle and effort after many sacrifices of lives. Then it came into being. It is not like a fruit that you can just buy and eat. No. There is a big struggle, there is a hard struggle, there are big sacrifices of lives at the past, at the previous background of Pakistan. Then it came into being. मुसलमानों ने वतन की खातिर जान की कुर्बानी दी. What is the main verb? कुर्बानी देना. कौन है कुर्बानी देने वाला? मुसलमानों ने. किसके लिए कुर्बानी दी? वतन की खातिर. सो ऑब्जेक्टिव पार्ट. अब बनाते हैं मुस्लिम्स. सब्जेक्ट क्या है हमारा? मुस्लिम्स. कुर्बानी देना, sacrificed. Muslim sacrificed for the sake of. जब भी की खातिर आ जाए तो आप for the sake करोगे. Muslim sacrificed for the sake of homeland. Muslim sacrificed. देख सकते हैं ये आपका here is the subject, here is the second form of verb and this part is objective part. एक स्क्रीनशॉट ले लें, उसके बाद मैं मज़ीद पढ़ाता हूँ. I hope you would have taken a screenshot of this whiteboard. So right now I'm moving towards negative sentences. When you move towards negative sentences, then you will have to use another term which is known as the name of did. You are going to use that term in negative sentences. And when, I have already told you in my previous lecture that when use did, we cannot use second form. Why? Because did is also second form. So you cannot use two second forms in one clause. एक क्लास के अंदर आप दो सेकंड फॉर्म, क्लास मीन सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एंड ऑब्जेक्ट. when it comes one time subject verb and object, that will be called clause. You cannot use, these are clauses and also sentences. ये सेंटेंस है जो एक क्लास पे मुश्तमिल है. तो सेंटेंस may consist of more than three clauses. So here right now, did I, did not, you have put did not after subject. Now you are going to write first form. अब आप पहली फॉर्म लगाओ. क्यों? डिड खुद सेकंड फॉर्म है. अब दोबारा आप सेकंड फॉर्म लगा सकते, क्योंकि एक क्लास के अंदर यू आर नॉट अलाउड बाय द नेटिव स्पीकर और द लिंग्विस्टिक कि आप कभी भी दो सेकंड फॉर्म एक क्लास में इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते. सो सेंटेंस इज द कन्वर्टेड फ्रॉम अफर्मेटिव टू नेगेटिव. सो हियर दिस सेंटेंस कैन आल्सो बी कन्वर्टेड. You bought new clothes, so you did not. You did not buy, bought बल्कि buy आएगा. अब आप सेकंड फॉर्म को किस में कन्वर्ट कर दोगे? बाकी सारा का सारा जुमला वही रहेगा. न्यू क्लॉथ्स on Eid. So third one, Muslims. I'm not going to convert this sentence in negative because it will be a blunder. It will be a blunder. It will be a lie. So I'm going to convert another sentence. I did. Right now I am talking about myself because I was not present there when this was done at the time of independence of Pakistan. So here I am going to use myself. I did not sacrifice. I did not sacrifice. I did not sacrifice myself. मैंने अपने आप को कुर्बान नहीं किया for the sake of homeland in 1947 कि मैंने 1947 में अपनी जान का नजराना पेश नहीं किया because I was not born at that time. So here affirmative and negative sentences have been completed. So you can take another screenshot, and after that I am going to teach you further regarding this sentence. So we are going to study about the third part of, I hope you would have taken the screenshot. So right now you are going to be taught by me the third part of this tense, which is related to interrogative. इसको इंटरोगेटिव नहीं बोला, इंट्रोगेटिव या इंट्रोगेटिव बोल सकते हैं. ठीक है जी. इसको उर्दू में कहते हैं सवालिया फिक्रात. So here you are going to use did before subject. Did I is the subject, and did, you have used did before I. It means that this sentence is right now converted into interrogative. Did I, again you are going to use first form because the did is present in this class, so you cannot use two second forms of verb in one class. It is said by the native speaker. You can say that it is made a rule by the native speaker. The native speaker whom language is used by us. Second, did he take a cup of टी? क्या उसने चाय पी? क्या उसने चाय का एक कप लिया? तो ये क्या बन गया, इसको मैं लिख देता हूँ, नया सेंटेंस है। क्या उसने चाय का कप पिया? इसका प्याला भी कह सकते हैं, मैंने कप लिख दिया, इंग्लिश में भी कप है, उर्दू में भी कप है। क्या हमने मैच देखा? सो क्या हमने मैच देखा? डिड वी? हेयर डिड इज written before subject. Did we watch a match? When we talk about moving objects, then you cannot use see or look. देखने के लिए आप watch का इस्तेमाल करोगे। इंशाल्लाह एक लेक्चर के अंदर मैं ये आपके जो फिजिट्स हैं, ये जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, ये क्लियर कर दूंगा इंशाल्लाह। Did we watch a match? So right now you can see here is the did, here is the did, and here is the did. And in three sentences, in these three sentences, you can locate that did is written before subject. So it has been cleared that when you are going to make interrogative sentences, then you are bound to use did on front before subject. When I am talking about front, it means that you are going to use did before subject. You cannot say that at the start of the sentence, because there is a family which can be used on the start of a sentence, and that family is known with the name of WH family. Who, how, what, whom, whose, why, how, etc. These are used. This family is used on the start of the sentence. You can say that this we are going to use on front or the start of the sentence, but you cannot say that we are going to use did at the start of the sentence. Right now it is written at the start of the sentence, but it is not a rule. ये rule नहीं है, ठीक है? Rule क्या है? You are going to use did before subject. I hope you would have understood all the lecture which is delivered by me. Take care of yourself and your family. Bye. Allah Hafiz.